MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 5 of the National League Division Series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Atlanta Braves. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, this is still anyone's series here as we get ready for Game 5.
And guys, I'm going to be sorry to see this series come to an end. You've got to love a series that comes down to the final game, and seeing the push and pull struggle between these two teams over the last 4 games has been a lot of fun. We're in for a great one here in Game 5.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Home side about to take the field. This place is jumping. Here's public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2018 National League East champion, Atlanta Braves.
And briefly here, a glance at the 2 starters who'll get the ball here in this one. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Dero, how do they fight off elimination here on the road?
Well, Matt, the key for me to success for this lineup is they got to be willing to come through in big spots. They got to stick to the game plan. Somebody's going to have to get a knock with 2 outs and find a way to not leave base runners stranded.
Kyle Wright has the ball for the 5th game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Stepping into the box, Matt Carpenter. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
For St. Louis, the third baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Big swing by Carpenter, and this is out to deep right. That one is gone. What a way to lead off a ball game. So it's a solo home run here leading off the ball game. His 3rd home run of this series, and the Cardinals move out in front 1-0. And we'll employ the use of our show track technology to get a better idea of that home run. And you see it there, 111 miles an hour off the bat. He certainly squared that one up well. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. Liner toward right center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the 1st. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the 1st out.
Batting 4th, the left fielder.
Settling in now, Marcell Ozuna. And a great chance here for the Cardinals to add on in just the 1st inning. First offering on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Albies ranging into shallow right. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Here's Dexter Fowler now.
Right
runner in scoring position with two gone.
Fowler.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line towards center field. Inciarte is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Cards get a run courtesy of Matt Carpenter. Home half of the first coming up from SunTrust Park. It's now 1-0 St. Louis. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. How do they go about staying alive in this one, D-Row?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
Dakota Hudson gets the call in Game 5 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, when you look up the definition of rock solid for a starting pitcher, this is your kind of guy. Career ERA under 3, just knows how to get it done. Controls the running game, limits the amount of damage, and more importantly, he knows how to win, and that's why it's going to be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And let's focus on the captain of the defense, Yadier Molina. Future Hall of Famer, ability to control a pitching staff and shut down the opposition's running game.
Here's Ender Inciarte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Braves, the center fielder, Ender Inciarte.
First pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Taken in by Wong. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Batting second, the third baseman, Donaldson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
One out, nobody on. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. And with 2 gone here, here's a final look at our first round bracket. The winner of our ball game here, of course, will see their logo slide over into the NLCS bracket. So stepping in, Freddie Freeman. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard but pulled it foul.
Another 0-2 coming. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Again, another foul ball. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit in the air out to center field. Bader has it in his tracks, and that's the 3rd out. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They trail this one 1-0.
Leading off for St. Louis, the catcher, Yadier Molina.
First pitch of the at-bat. This is line to left, and Molina's aboard with base hit. So the inning's underway with the Cardinals getting their leadoff hitter on base.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Colton Wong will stand in as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Inciarte patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Batting it.
Digging in, Harrison Bader. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Inciarte is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And with 2 gone here, here's a final look at our first round bracket. The winner of our ball game here, of course, will see their logo slide over into the NLCS bracket. Digging in now, Dakota Hudson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. Down go the Redbirds on a mere 4 pitches. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
That's a
ball 1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
The next 1-2 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Fowler has a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Nick Markakis.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. On the move is Ozuna. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Batting fifth.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. We're in the second with the Redbirds holding a 1-0 lead. Now this is popped up, but Molina should have room behind the plate, and he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Down in order go the Braves. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Back with Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian as the TCU product. The left-handed hitting Matt Carpenter is the first to bat in the inning. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Donaldson in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Hanging curveball taken, though, for a second strike. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, and that'll stay in the park as it's off the center field wall. And he will make it there as the Cardinals get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
Well, when you're hitting the ball as well as he is, every time you swing the bat, you're thinking the ball's leaving the ballpark. He had a home run last time, and he almost had another one here. Nothing wrong with a double off the wall, though.
Standing in now, Paul DeYoung. No balls and a strike to count. Behind 0-2 now. Carpenter leads off second with nobody out. Fly ball out toward left center field. Inciarte on the run. He's there and records the first out. Coming to the plate now, Paul Goldschmidt. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. This will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Here's Marcell Ozuna as he lifts it in the air to right field. And Markakis will make the catch, and the side is retired. One left for the Cardinals. They lead it 1-0. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. Let's see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. McCann, a previous member of the Houston Astros, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a one-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Fouled off. Count remains at 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Fouled away. Another 0-2 home. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ozuna is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting it.
So one gone for the Braves here in the third. And that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attacking the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
In now, Kyle Wright. And he fouls this one off. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Behind 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught him.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They're down 1-0. So coming to the plate, Dexter Fowler. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Dexter Fowler.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a shot toward the gap in left center. Heading for second now is Fowler. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And that's in there, base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Now that
hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Here's Colton Wong now. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Markakis is there. Let's see if they try it. And they decide not to push things here with one away as he'll hold on at third base.
Next for the Cardinals, the center fielder, Harrison Bader.
Now to the plate, Harrison Bader, and he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and one strike.
With one out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
1 run, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Popped him up. Freeman has room in foul territory. 2 gone.
Now batting.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Stepping in now, Dakota Hudson. On a line, that's a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game.
The third baseman, number 13.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Matt Carpenter, 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about the best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
Line drive to center field, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Cards forced to settle for 1. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Cardinals lead it 2-0. The next to bat for Atlanta, Ender Inciarte. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And that's the first hit in this one for the Braves.
The batter, the third baseman, Donaldson.
So striding in, Josh Donaldson. Here's the first pitch to him. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Donaldson, commonly known as the bringer of rain around the game. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Stepping up to the plate, Freddie Freeman. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Freeman.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
The 0-1 pitch. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. Hit sharply on the ground. The second for 1. Onto the pitcher covering, and it's in time. A double play, and the inning is over. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Braves nothing. Digging in, Paul DeYoung. 1 for 2, including a double back in the first.
Paul DeYoung.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is line to left. Acuna is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Into the box now, Paul Goldschmidt. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. A dive, but it's off his glove.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
first with one out now, and that'll bring up big-time RBI man Marcell Ozuna. Here comes the first pitch. Liner toward right center. And nobody home. A perfect hit-and-run knock. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Now batting.
Hey, that's a beautiful job of executing a hit-and-run right there. Pretty interesting. Must have known he was going to try and get over the heart of the plate right there with something, either fastball or something off speed, because he was coming unglued. 0-0.
Standing in now, Dexter Fowler. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And a relay home. The tag is there, and he's out trying to score from first as the second run.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
Man at second here with 2 away. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
That's in there. Base hit. Fowler blows through the stop sign, headed for home. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. Cards forced to settle for 1. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Cardinals are out in front, 3-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
For the Braves, the left fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
First offering on its way. And a high strike there, 0-1.
He's getting a lot of first pitch outs, and it's really easy to see why. He's been perfect. 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes to hitters so far in this one.
He'll get it into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
Up next for Atlanta, the right fielder, Nick Markakis.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Ozuna moves over a few steps to his right as he's got it for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
The batter, number 1, second baseman.
So a runner on second with 1 down now. And that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. Here's the first pitch to him. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Fowler has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning. Two gone now in the Atlanta half of the 5th. And that'll bring in the veteran catcher Brian McCann. Popped him up. Wong is there. And that's the third out. 1 left for Atlanta. Still down 3-0. Daniel Winkler takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 58, Daniel Winkler.
Digging in once again, Colton Wong. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
The second baseman, Colton Wong.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ground ball right side. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Up next for the Cardinals, the center fielder.
Into the box now, Harrison Bader. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched. The windup and the 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate. And that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives. And he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
In now, Dakota Hudson. He swings and grounds it to short. Scooped up on the backhand. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. So a runner at second. 2 down now. And that'll bring up the sweet swinging Matt Carpenter. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Big swing by Carpenter, and this is out to deep right. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game, as the lead for the Cardinals opens up now to 5-0.
That home run is definitely worth giving the show track treatment to. And as we look at it, not only an impressive distance shot, but the 110 miles an hour exit velocity is nothing to scoff at either. That's a big boy home run.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, Paul DeYoung.
DeYoung.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. McCann is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. But the Cards do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run dinger. Through 5.5. It's the Cardinals 5 and the Braves nothing. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First delivery to him on the way. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Johan Camargo will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Johan Camargo.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike two. Camargo makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. Here's another 0-2. Fouled away. Now another 0-2. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
The center fielder.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ender Inciarte. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. High in the air into shallow left center. Coming on is Ozuna. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Braves. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Back here at SunTrust Park, it's on to the 7th now in game number 5. But before the inning gets underway, let's fill you in on what's happened with our game summary. Jesse Biddle is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 63, Jesse Biddle.
Digging in, Paul Goldschmidt. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
The first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's the pitch. 0-1 the count. The 0-1 pitch. Ground ball foul down the left side.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And that's off the left field wall. And he is into second as he kicks off the 7th with a leadoff double. Well, it's always daunting to know that you've got to deal with the 3, 4, 5 hitters to start out an inning, but even more so when the 3 hitter starts it out with a double.
Yeah, he's going to have to start making some good pitches to get out of this thing. Job number 1 is to get the next guy, and ideally you keep him from advancing the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
Into the box now, Marcell Ozuna. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Shot toward right center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Goldschmidt rounds third and is digging for the plate. He scores as they pile on. It's now a 6-0 game.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit, lacing a double of his own. Could be a big inning if this continues.
Into the box, Dexter Fowler. Line drive to left. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Throw into second. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
He didn't fool anybody there because he was waiting on that curveball all the way. Stays back and lets it break right over the heart of the plate. Gives it a ride and drives in a run. Nice piece of hitting right there.
In now, Yadier Molina. He swings and grounds it to short. Swanson brings it in. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting,
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. From the stretch. Lifted the other way out to left center.
Chasing after it is Inciarte.
He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, but particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
Johnny Venters comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Johnny Venters.
So no one on now after the sac fly. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Harrison Bader. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits. No errors and no one left on base. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. St. Louis is out in front, 8-0. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
And it's fouled away. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And another foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Wong calls for it. 1 out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
Hey, it's really hard to pitch a gem, and what helps? This guy's first pitch strike percentage, how about 100%? Can't get any better than that.
A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. And he fouls this one off. The next 1-2 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Another one sent foul. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now. Just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ronald Acuna. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First offering on its way. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Coming on is Fowler. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their third hit of the game, but it's a good one.
Standing in now, Nick Markakis, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. And nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the two-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Welcome back to SunTrust Park just outside of Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. They've obviously got a double-digit total in the hits column, but perhaps just as impressive is that they've not struck out a single time today. That's about as rare as it gets in today's sport. So they have a lot to feel good about right now, Matt.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Dakota Hudson. Fourth plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game long. Pitch on the way. Liner towards second. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
Matt Carpenter will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his second home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Little chopper back to the mound. There's one. Out. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play.
Now batting, the shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Paul DeYoung. Here's the first pitch to him. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Settling under it is Markakis, and he puts it away to retire the side. Down go the Redbirds on a mere 4 pitches as the lead holds at 8-0. Digging in the switch hitter, Ozzie Albies, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Stays alive, still 0-2.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
The 0-2 once more. Fouled off. inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Ryan McCann, 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High and deep to right. Back goes Fowler to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The batter, number 7.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dansby Swanson. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Now the pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Ozuna is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Still 8-0. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. A.J. Minter comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Here comes the first pitch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Strike 2 up in the zone.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
Line toward the alley in left center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Around second now and headed for third. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. The tag, and he is out.
23.
And now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Marcell Ozuna. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. First offering on its way. Hit to short. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Dexter Fowler. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Inciarte's there. And that's the third out. Down in order go the Cardinals, as it remains an 8-0 ball game.
Leading up for the Braves, the catcher, Tyler Flowers.
Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Ozuna on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The center fielder,
into the box now,
11.
Ender Inciarte.
Ender.
It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike one. Behind 0-2 now. A shot down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
Got to believe that was a mislocation because it missed right down the middle. This guy's going to have nightmares at the plate thinking about missing that one.
This one's blooped out toward right center field, and that's in there. Base hit.
Well, that's just a case, D-Roll. You got to make a little bit better pitches with two strikes. Jumps ahead 0-2, and then a couple of foul balls, and on pitch number 5, he squares one up for a base hit.
Yeah, I can't tell you how nice that feels right there. You battle to get and count leverage and fight to get your ace swing off. 0-2, you're almost turned around walking back to your dugout, so that's a nice piece of hitting.
A 1-1 count now to Donaldson.
He might want that pitch back. Up and away, that's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Goldschmidt is there, and there are 2 men gone now.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Now at the plate, Freddie Freeman. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch. Now here's a ball hit high and deep as straightaway right field. Back goes Fowler. And the Cardinals are a step closer. They'll move on to the NL Championship Series.
Well, my advice to them is to enjoy this moment, celebrate with teammates, and then realize that none of it will matter if they don't get back to work in the NLCS. They've wet their beaks with this postseason success. Now they want some more.
Well, we've talked about his dominance all throughout the game, and he ended up finishing what he started. A complete game shutout. He's our top player of the game.
When you basically take a game into your own hands and give your opposition absolutely no chance, you deserve all the credit in the world. His guys had to score for him, but he essentially was a one-man show out there.
For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our hard-working crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been the National League Division Series.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 8 runs on 18 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 5 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at SunTrust Park, 41,084. The Braves thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.